Well, this is a really tough issue. I interviewed Chris Reichdahl, Washington Superintendent of Public Instruction, now on the job for a year. He's a former high school teacher and legislator and says potential shooters are part of a much bigger mental health crisis for the nation's kids. First, his reaction to yesterday's mass shooting in Florida.
Gut-wrenching, because we've seen it before, and we've had an incident already once in this school year or last school year in our state, so it's close to home for us.
Washington's worst case, 5 dead at Marysville-Pilchuck High School in 2014. In the wake of Columbine, law enforcement stood up to deal with the response. Maps of school hallways, better communications, and other changes. But when it comes to dealing with potentially dangerous kids, it's not going so well.
We have, unfortunately, lots of families who still own firearms who either don't need them or don't secure them. We have mental health needs of kids who are still getting access to deadly firearms. We have to ask ourselves and look in the mirror and say, what can I do in my community, in my home today to reduce risk? And the untold conversation that's happening is most of these never turn into homicide like this in mass shootings. But we think we are losing about 2 children every week in this state, teenagers, to suicide. So this question isn't just about what happens to others, it's about the tragedy of kids taking their own lives, mostly by gun violence, mostly because they have access to firearms. So it's holistic. No one group deserves the blame. We all own this, and we all have to think differently about this going forward.
Now, our state's most recent on-campus school shooting outside of Spokane last year, 1 dead, 3 others injured. Back to you guys.